Welcome to this edition of Inside Warhawk Sports. I'm Andy Becker here with women's cross country coach Jeff Miller. How you doing today?
Good, fine.
So we want to talk about Alyssa Duncan. Had a fantastic year. She went to nationals, finished 44th, I believe, overall. Just talk a little bit about what it's like coaching her throughout her collegiate career and this remarkable season she had.
It's been great. Alyssa, came from East Troy High School. So athlete we recruited out of high school. Got to see her run quite a bit, and thought she'd be able to be a good runner here at Whitewater and fit in nice to our program. And so it's been great to watch her progress. She's gone through a few different issues that she's had to overcome, some anemia problems that she's had to deal with, and has just continued to press on and do great things. And then now the reward now is this year that she's really, reached a high level of running, and we look forward to her track season coming up too, because it's kind of cross country will springboard into track for her. So yeah, just been a great opportunity, and she's maximized everything I thought she could ever do, and maybe a little bit beyond that.
So you're saying she is going to be doing track this coming spring. Do you know what events she's going to be doing in there?
Well, Alyssa used to be more of a 800-miler kind of runner, a mid-distance runner. Now we convinced her last year to move up to the 5,000, and she did really well at that. So, and then in cross, you can see she's done a lot better. So it'll be more than likely 3,000 meters indoors and 5,000 meters outdoor. The 10,000 meter, which is 6 miles, is a long race, much longer than her cross-country race distance. So I don't think that's going to be in the picture. But I think 5,000 meters is really going to be her key event, particularly in the outdoor season. And I would say she's got an outside shot at going to the national meet in that event. So it's very competitive, and she's ran pretty fast last year. I think she's got the capability to hit the time that she would need to. She'd have to probably break our school record in order to do that, but I think she's got the ability to do it.
Yeah, I don't think Alyssa Duncan has too much issues with breaking records. She's on the all-time list and for cross country a couple times.
Yeah, she's second now on our all-time list, and realistically, the effort she did at nationals, had that been on a course maybe a little easier, like the Oshkosh course that we ran the regionals on, she would have probably been close to our school record, because courses change in cross country because of terrain. So her effort at nationals at the 22:11 was a really strong effort.
All right, so she is a senior, Alyssa Duncan, and you are losing 6 or 5 other seniors also. Talk about what the underclassmen needed to do to maintain that leadership through next season.
We're trying to get them, to buy in now that, hey, it's your responsibility. These seniors are gone. We don't really have a big junior class of seniors coming up, so the younger kids really have to be the sophomores of next year, and then our new incoming freshmen will be the bulk of our team, and so they need to kind of, this track season and throughout this next summer and then the next fall, kind of raise their level a lot, which they want to do, but they really do have to do it much more than normal because of the seniors that we lost this year. And it'll be tough. We're not going to replace them, but we just got to kind of make their departure not quite as noticeable.
Yeah, very much so. It's always hard to get the younger people coming in. And do you have any idea of the freshman class coming in for this next season? How does that look in the grand scheme of things?
We're trying to recruit some kids that, it's hard to say. We're one of their choices. But there's a few that we hope if they come, they're going to make a big difference. One of them's a former, both her parents ran for me here at Whitewater. One of them was an All-American, Diana Wiegert, and her dad was Boyd Janto, so her name's Kayla Janto. And she could be very good. And we're a school she's considering, and a caliber runner like that, if we get a few more of them, it should be good. It should be good. I think they'd be just as good or better than the freshmen we had this year, and we had some freshmen, Amy Call particularly, and Emily, her sister, stepped in and did a really nice job for us this year. So, and then Amanda Brom, who was a sophomore, going to be junior. She's going to be our leader next year. So we're kind of hoping that, with that and a lot of the other freshmen that improve, we'll be able to kind of keep going.
And for one last question, cross country is a lot of travel time, a lot of time on the bus. What do you do as a coach to help that team cohesion, kind of build that relationship between your coaching staff and your athletes?
Well, we do. We try to do a lot of things at the beginning of the year. We have a little Ottawa Lake trip. We go out and we hang out at the lake for the day and just do some things, some fun activities. During the course of the year, we just kind of have athlete of the meets, and we give out old T-shirts to people, like old running shirts, like they get to pick out which ones they want for races that they did during the year. They have get-togethers, pasta dinners. When we travel, we try to go eat at some nicer places so we can sit down and just chat and talk while we're on the road. The bus trips, they just kind of speak for themselves. You're on the bus, you kind of talk to people. Then yesterday we just had our closing activity, which is called the prediction run, which is I set up a course that they know nothing about. They absolutely don't know where it's going, and then they have to predict how fast they're going to run, and then it's who gets closest to their predicted time. Mm-hmm. And it can be slow as they want or as fast as they want. And they have team names and they have costumes, and it's pretty funny. And there'll probably be some pictures floating around. Maybe they'll see. They may end up on our on the website or on the Facebook account that they have for cross country. So those kind of things that are just kind of make it fun and interesting. So
I will. We'll definitely keep an eye out for all those pictures for that. That sounds like a lot of fun.
It was.
Well, I'm here with Coach Jeff Miller, the women's cross country team, on this episode of Inside Warhawk Sports. I'm Andy Becker.